Hello, everybody. How are you? How are things in your world? I hope good. We're out here caminando. We're out here walking. Tuesday, June 25th. I saw my first wrapped Tesla the other day. This is a, when I say wrap, I mean this wrapping on a car, you know, like that one. The guy was a real estate agent. He wrapped his Tesla. Los Angeles Kings. Los Angeles Kings. That's funny. It says Los Angeles Kings, but then it says oh man, I'll have to check that out a little later. That was kind of funny. I love it. I love it. Alright. I don't quite understand it, but we'll figure it out. It was a sign that said Los Angeles Kings, but instead of Los, it said L-O-K-S. Los Angeles Kings. Los Angeles. I think that's a sporting goods store. I don't know. Uh-oh. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't work out. All right. 65 degrees right now, going up to 73. It's cloudy. San Francisco, 57, going up to 65 today. Sunny. New York City, 73 degrees right now, going up to 81. Cloudy. Columbus, Ohio, 74 degrees, going up to 82, and sunny. Atlanta, Georgia, 76 degrees, going up to 86. Mostly cloudy today. And Edmonton, Alberta, land of my youth. Edmonton, Alberta. 53 degrees right now, going up to 62. Cloudy. Dodgers lost yesterday to the Diamondbacks 8-5. Dodgers are currently 54-26. Diamondbacks are 40-40. Some news items. Dodgers will extend netting after foul ball during Rockies game hits another fan. First inning against the Rockies on Sunday, June 23rd. We've been talking for some time with different providers. Surely we will blah, 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 blah. All right, be careful. Be careful. I mean, it's scary when you almost get hit by a moving fastball. A moving, what am I trying to say? A fast-moving baseball at a professional baseball game. That's scary. It comes in hot, man. So I hope that person is okay, and the other people that they said were hit over the last whatever. I didn't realize that was an ongoing problem. All right. Walking the street. This guy's coming. Let's see. Let's take a look. I'm just trying to get a feel for what's going on in town, in the world. National League East, Braves, number 1. Then Phillies. Nationals, Mets, and Marlins. NL Central, Cubs, of course. Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee's teams are doing pretty good, these, different sports. Cardinals. Pirates. What happened to the Pirates? And of course, what happened to the Cincinnati Reds? 2 legendary teams. National League West, Dodgers, of course, 675 winning percentage, the highest in that National League. Rockies, Diamondbacks. That's a tough little division there. Padres, and then Giants. All right, American League, AL East, Yankees dominating, Rays, Boston Blue Jays, and Orioles. Well, Toronto, you have other sports to look to for the time being. Minnesota Twins in the AL Central. Killing it. Then the Cleveland Indians. Then the Chicago White Sox, the Tigers, and the Royals. What happened to the Royals? Not looking too good at all. American League West, Astros. Texas Rangers, Oakland, Los Angeles Angels, I still call them the California Angels, and the Mariners. Lowest numbers of wins in American League is Baltimore Orioles. The lowest winning percentage in the American League is the Orioles with 282. National League, it's not near as bad. $3.95 with the Marlins. Interesting. Yeah, so there you go. Baseball. All right, let's see who's coming up at Staples Center. Oh, there you go. 2 nights. 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. Khalid. I see you on the east side. We're both from the east side. With special guest Clairo, C-L-A-I-R-O. C-L-A-I-R-O. Clairo. All right. No, I meant I don't. And then it was there tomorrow night, June 26th. Then the 27th, it's a Sparks versus Vegas. Not 100% sure, but I thought he was asking for a cigarette, which I don't have. June 29th, Ace Family Charity Basketball. Shawn Mendes, July 5th and 6th. With special guests. Alicia, is that how you say it? Alicia Cara. C-A-R-A. All right. Khalid would be a good show. I love that vibe. Khalid's laid back, man. Laid back music. What about Inglewood Forum? Anything going on down there? You know, if you run the websites for a company that owns more than one property, you're making it too hard to find stuff on the local at the local venue. Saturday, June 29th in Inglewood, Anderson Paak and the Free Nationals. Best teeth in the game tour. Oh, that's funny. July 6th, Saturday, GOT 7. 2019 World Tour keeps spinning. Sunday, July 14th, Dude Perfect. Now there's somebody that made. Have you ever heard of the concept of blue oceans in marketing? The idea of blue oceans is that instead of competing with people in your immediate industry, whatever. Hold on just 1 second. What was that all about? I thought they were coming over. I thought those guys were coming over toward me. I was trying to figure out the angle. So when you live downtown, you just got to be ready to run. You don't know what's going to happen, and it happens. What you realize too is things go sideways really fast. You know. It'll appear normal, and then all of a sudden you're in a little bit of a pickle. So you're constantly, it's not that you're worried too much, most of those situations are handleable, but you want as much advanced knowledge as possible. You know, do they want a cigarette? Do they want money? Are they going to ask for? Are they going to hand me a flyer? Are they going to punch me like that one dude? The one dude, the guy hit me. Actually, several people have punched me. Maybe it's me. Street people have punched me and stuff. But that's not unusual, actually. If you get on some of the downtown LA Facebook groups, there's lots of people that have been punched by homeless people or people with battling drug problems. You know, a lot of times they're not all there, and they can get violent. It's pretty common. You'd be surprised. You might be surprised. So when you're downtown, you're always kind of. It's not that you're worried, you know, because there's two cops right there. But you also just kind of want some advanced knowledge. Like, even a few seconds helps to assess the situation. And if you have to do a little sprint, that's it. You want to leave a little out. You want to leave a little room for a little sprint if you have to. But it's fine. If you're from out of town, come on down, visit. It's no problem. Just keep one eye open, one eye peeled. Back to my commentary about these guys. So Blue Oceans is, all right. So in your industry, you have competitors, and your products compete with theirs, or your services, or you. And the battles result with blood in the water. The battles result, blood gets in the water. That's a red ocean. So Blue Ocean is finding a market that is completely your own, where there's no blood in the water. As Grant Cardone likes to say, competition is for losers. You don't want to compete. Nobody wants to compete. Why? Why would you go through all that effort when you can own a market and enjoy it solely yours? Really no one else is doing what you do. You might say, Cirque du Soleil is a Blue Ocean. Cirque du Soleil. There's really no one else that does what they do, and certainly no one at the time. Now they've been at it for like 20 years now, or whatever. It's a long time, longer than that. So these dudes that are appearing at the Inglewood Forum coming up in a few weeks, their name of their little gig is these guys were this place wasn't even being. They halted construction on this building for weeks or months. But it looks like they're back to work. That's good to see. So Dude Perfect, if you're not familiar with him, if you're under 40. Sorry, if you're the other way around. If you're over 40, you might not have heard of him. But they started out on YouTube creating, I think it was basketball was their initial basketball trick shots was their initial thing on YouTube. So, they'd stand on the edge of a stadium and throw the ball at a basket that's down on the field, like through the hoop, right? Got amazing amounts of views because that's really good. And there's always controversy. Well, it took them 10,000 tries, or it's trick photography, or whatever. I mean, I don't know how they did it, but that's what they did. And so they came up with increasingly wilder basketball trick shots, and then they expanded it. They were making boku YouTube money. It's these 5 young dudes from Texas, I think. And yeah, so they're upbeat and positive young people. So they had they have a whole vibe. They have a whole brand now, and I believe the brand comes from the phraseology "dude perfect" or something like that. I don't know, but dude perfect. So now, they have a whole multi-million-dollar enterprise. I think they built their own studio in Dallas. Are they from? Yeah, they have their own indoor space. It's not just a studio like we walk into a studio with seats and watch a TV show and here in LA, that kind of thing. No, like it's basically indoor. If you've ever played paintball, like a large, indoor cavernous place where they can set up all kinds of wacky sports, usually sports, bets and games and competitions. They've gone out, they do all kinds of crazy stuff now, and they're making tens and hundreds of millions of dollars probably, or at least tens of millions. 100 million? They might be. If they're making 100 million or more, they might be. They might be. They're a real thing. Anyway, I don't know that anybody was doing what they do at the time. Now there's been basketball trick shots forever, but I doubt at the time that you could go to YouTube and type in a trick shot channel, basketball trick shot channel, and if anything would come up, like a whole genre devoted to this idea of trick shots, trick games, competitions, and that's what guys do, right? It's they're young, I don't know, they're probably a little bit older now, but at the time they were probably I don't know, they went to high school together. I think they were all like high school buddies, and that's what they play sports and hang out. And again, they're part of their brand is they're upbeat dudes. You got a upbeat vibe, positivity, which is good. And so anyway, that's an example of a blue ocean where they're not competing. Who are they competing against? It's not like when you go into work, you could immediately tell me your top 3 competitors. Or when you open your laptop, I'll bet there's 3 people or 3 other services that you compete against every day. Who are they competing against? Now they're competing against other things on YouTube certainly, but in terms of trick shots, now there's been a little controversy, which there's always going to be. Always going to be. One guy, not one of the dude perfect guys. Look at this guy's got a boosted board. This is a electric skateboard there, Casey Neistat style. A long time. This is a long time ago. This is like 5, 6, maybe longer, maybe 7 years ago that this happened. Somebody, some guy put together a video, like a guy on YouTube, nothing to do with the dude perfect people, put together a video about people you're likely to meet at the basketball court. So again, it's all the guys, and the different characters that you meet there when you go down to play one-on-one or team basketball. You can tell I don't know what I'm talking about. You can tell I've never done that since I was 12. But it's funny, right? So then Dude Perfect came out with their version, with basically the exact same concept. And the problem was it was really, really close to the original. So you say, well, that's not that original, the idea of people you meet at the basketball court. Well, All right, that's one thing, but the execution was really, really close. Like, like if you're gonna rip somebody off, you're supposed to. You're not supposed to do it exactly the same. You're supposed to modify it. You know, more. This is my opinion. I don't know if there's any. They never took it down. They never changed it. There was never any. I mean, I don't know what happened. It was so long ago, I forget what happened. But it was really close. Too close, in my opinion. You should really, you know, be a little more original. And there's 100 different ways you can do that. You know, remember on YouTube for a long time the thing was dumb things secretaries say, or not just dumb things, but I'm trying to keep the profanity off my channels for a lot of reasons. So let's say stuff secretaries say, but substitute the word stuff for whatever comes to your mind. Is this Hill Street? Ah, yeah, let's go this way. Oh, it's down here. You know, that was pretty common on YouTube. Stuff golfers say, right? Stuff. So there's 100 of those. So the concept maybe not that original, but your execution of an idea should be original. And why would you want to directly copy anybody anyway? But the thing is, they had a bigger platform, and this happens sometimes. Somebody with it happens in stand-up comedy. Somebody with a bigger platform, fame and influence, takes an idea of somebody with less fame and less influence, and you know, basically, let's be generous and say they borrow it. All right, hold on. I gotta go to the bank. What do you mean no withdrawal? That's why I walked all the way down here. Went out to my car this morning. There was a giant truck blocking me in. Like, there's no, I mean, what if I actually had a regular job and I had to be there? I mean, come on. Fortunately for all, I don't have a regular job. So these guys had a bigger platform. And of course, they got, and they're good, and they're funny guys. They're engaging. They're you know, likable, right? They got tens of millions of views on the exact same idea. And the guy, the original guy that posted the first one, he writes a comment on his own video, something like, or wait, maybe he commented. I remember he commented. I think maybe on the Dude Perfect one, and he's like, Funny video, guys. Not even a credit, something like that. You know, and they never, I don't think they ever credited the guy, but I'd have to look. It's been so long. But I'm pretty sure that one's still up. Well, here, let's see if I can, since we're talking about it, and since I have the technology, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. We'll use the magic of voice. Due to perfect basketball stereotypes. There it is. Oh, man. Pick up basketball stereotypes 5 years ago. 91 million views. Let's see if they ever credited that other guy. Let's see if they ever credited him. Published on August 19th, 2013. Pick up ballers, love them or hate them, we all know them. Etc., etc. Watch our most recent vid. Watch all our stereotypes vids here. They've got a whole series, of course. Do you have a go big mindset? See, they have this whole go big thing. Find out in our new book, blah, blah, blah. Stay tuned. In between videos, we hang out with you guys on Instagram, Facebook, Vine. Remember Vine? Special thanks, dude, perfect game. Nope, no credit. Well, let's see. Let's pull it up. Maybe that other one will come up. That other video. Yeah, they all have a whole series of those stereotype videos. They have 17 videos. Let's see. It doesn't even come up in the. It doesn't even come up in the recommended. Just a bunch of their videos because they're huge. These guys are huge. I mean, they are probably. I wonder if they're one of the biggest channels on YouTube. They're probably in the top, certainly in the top 50, I would say. Maybe even the top 20. But yeah, it was really, really, really close to the other one. And I'll be honest with you, I think, you know, how old is this channel? This will be interesting because I think they were so new at that time. Or maybe they've been going at it for a long time. Let's see. I think I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna make a guess that they started 8 years ago. All right, let me test my skills here. I'm gonna say 2010. Oh, not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. 2009. March 16, 2009 is when they. Okay, so let's look at their oldest. I don't know if on my phone I can see their oldest ones, but here, let's see. Can I sort by oldest on my phone? People say, "Oh, I do everything on my phone." I'm like, you can't do everything on your phone. That's the problem. A lot of these apps don't have the same functionality. But look, here's their video. Here, let me give you some view counts of just some random videos that have been up that they've posted recently. 16 million views. 19. These are individual videos. 16 million. Metal Detector Battle 2. Plunger trick shots. Let me say it again. Plunger trick shots. And they've got these giant plungers. 19 million views. Laying in a box of snakes. 16 million. Ping pong Trick Shots 5, 22 million. This is every video, guys. Gets 20 million, 30 million, 40 million views. You know what I mean? Let's see what their overall count is. Let's see if I can pull that up. This will blow your doors off. All right, they have 43 million subscribers. I actually thought that would be a little higher. 8 billion views. Oh man, 8 billion with a B. Oh man, 43 million is very high. It's a very high subscriber count. I actually thought it would be a little higher. I thought it'd be more kind of PewDiePie-ish. He's at like 80, 90, but it's ginormous. That's not a knock at all. It just seemed, I just thought it was, because they're so big, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be. I'm trying to get a picture of this sign here. They're so huge. I thought that number was going to be a little higher, because I knew that. But think about that. Every single video gets like 20 to 40 million views. Oh man. That's just off the charts. So they found a blue ocean, and not only did they learn to swim in it, they became the captain of the, you know, they became the, you know, Neptune of the seas. And all, you know, the credit to them, first of all, to have the skills to pull off whatever those trick shots that they did in the beginning. But then to capitalize on it. We were talking about this the other day. Young people with just phenomenal business skills at a very young age. Now they came from you know, I think they probably had some help from their family members and stuff. But I saw a video yesterday of a guy talking about a young rapper, like 16 years old. Let me see if I can find it. I think his name is Shada. Let me see. That might have been the name of the song. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa. Now NLE might be their, you know, like the Wu-Tang Clan or ASAP. Might be their crew. But anyway, NLE Choppa. He's like 16 years old. He's been rapping for 2 years, and he got a bidding war going between record companies. He turned down, and I remember he's 16. Well, I'll do it the other way. I'll reveal it the other way. He went with a company, a smaller company that allows him to keep his master tapes and all of his merchandising and all of his rights, the rights to all of his, you know, intellectual property. And then turned down, to do that, he turned down $3 million deals with major record companies. He's 16 years old. Now think about that, and especially because in the rap game, you know, A lot of it is the image, you know, models and bottles, Lambos, right? Well, 3 million will buy some of that, right? So that is phenomenal business acumen at a young age. But even think about like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was able to early on, you know, she had all of those things that a pop star typically has: good looks, she's a good singer, she had a sound, she had hits. But then, you know, she was very quickly able to assemble a top team. And then through that, Big Machine Records, I think was the company, you know, through them, they probably got a lot of resources. But the point is, she took control of her whole business enterprise, not just the music, but the business enterprise really early on, like when she was in her teens. And I said, we were talking to somebody about this. I said, yeah, but again, her parents probably helped. Wasn't her dad a doctor? So they're not, you know, they've got some resources. And he said, yeah. Now, this guy was in the music business. He said, yeah, but no, it was her. Now he said, you know, maybe they, you know, you can't underestimate the role they played in creating. In other words, Taylor Swift was able to take on those important roles and think along those terms, partly because the way she was raised. Her parents raised her to be independent and smart and all that stuff, which is, you know. But the point is, there's lots of independent, smart girls. This was a, you know, a mogul in the making when she was 13. You know, her mom says she was talking about all of the things she's done. Her mom says she was talking about it at 12 and 13. And it happened almost exactly the way she envisioned it at that age. I'm trying to think, there's some other example we were talking about. Young people running there. Because that's maybe one thing that a lot of the older artists didn't have. This is not that they should have, or, you know, it's not their fault or anything, but, you know, somebody got ripped off by the record companies and that. And again, not that they had any options. You know, what are you going to do? Put in a record pressing machine in your basement in 1962? No. But now the technology is such that you don't need the company, right? You could write a song and have it published worldwide in the next 45 minutes. No, the next 10 minutes, or, you know, heck, you just sing it right now. So I'll do just that. This is my new hit. Guys, this is the worldwide release of my new hit. It's called, let's see, it's called Figueroa Street. It's kind of a rap with a trap beat. So you're gonna have to imagine that. All right, so here it goes. This is a worldwide release. Okay, so if you're listening to this right now, no one has heard this up to this point in time. I was walking down Figueroa Street. I was hoping to meet. She was the love of my life when I saw her the other day. I hope that she's gonna make it my way. All right, hold on. I'm limbering up. Here, let's try it again. I said, would you meet me at the corner of Olympic and Fig? I know that this love is going to be big. We're going to hold hands and run through the fields, because this is going to be a worldwide hit. I just feel it. Oh man, that was so bad. It was. Oh man. All right, well, I hope that song touched you in some way, and if you could just get on all your social media and amplify this new hit. It's called Figueroa Street. Oh man, I was maybe the first couple lines were, you know, at least somewhat rhymed, but then the last two of both of those attempts were just not even close. So yeah, dude, perfect. Really, really impressive. And they say they started in 2009. So let's say they were 18 at 2009. Probably they were 15, but let's say they were 8. You know, 10 years later, they're 28 and they're millionaires. Many times over. All right. And the band is still together. Think about that. How many bands can, you know, keep it together for that length of time? Not many. And here these guys are all, you know, keeping the enterprise going. Very impressive. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that hit, Figueroa Street. Again, if you can get on your social media and amplify it, just get it out there, get the word out there. I think once we get a little groundswell going, I think I got a real shot at a rap career. I just need that breakthrough hit, and I think Figueroa Street is going to be the one. So, thanks for your help, and I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and yeah, if you could do me that favor, jump on your social media and amplify that song. It'll help. Talk to you.